So when you're ready, you can come meet me on your mats. And today we'll move through some vinyasa. So we'll start with some sun salutations, and then we'll do some drills standing, and then we'll go down to the floor. And so today we're going to focus on strengthening the hips and the legs and the quadriceps, everything kind of the lower body, strengthening the lower body, which if you practice Ashtanga isn't something that we focus so much on. So I find it really helpful to focus on this maybe sometimes outside of my practice, to just have a little bit more balance and feel a little bit more balance throughout the whole body. So when you're ready, we'll come into Samastitihi. And you can have the big toes together and the heels slightly apart, or you can separate the feet a little bit more if that feels more stable for you. And let's just take a moment here to turn the attention inwards and notice the breath moving in and out through the nostrils. We'll focus a lot today on stabilizing, on our connection to the earth. So feeling into the bottom of the feet, making contact with the ground, feeling the ground moving back up to support the body. And how starting at the feet, starting at our connection to the ground, we can bring a sense of stability throughout the whole body, feeling into that experience, into those sensations, starting at the feet. And relaxing into that stability. Stability takes us towards strength, but there also needs to be a sense of release to fully surrender into that stability. So maybe also noticing where you can relax. Maybe it's the toes. Maybe it's in the breath. The breath can soften a bit. Maybe it's a little bit higher up through the body, in the shoulders or behind the ears, behind the eyes, maybe in the throat. Take a deep breath in through the nose and a full breath out. Let's start with an Om. So on your next inhale, bring the palms to Anjali Mudra. Exhale, bring the arms back down to your side. And we'll start with some sun salutations. Inhale, bring the arms over your head, palms touch. Exhale, let's fold forward, hands to the mat. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale into half lift, reaching the heart forward. You can bring the hands to the shins if you'd like. Exhale, step back into a plank. And you can stay in a plank or you can lower down through Chaturanga Dandasana. You can also lower the knees if you need to modify. Inhale, point the toes, lifting the heart any amount. It can just be a little bit like cobra pose. Exhale into downward facing dog, moving through tabletop, or you can roll through the toes. So we'll just take a few breaths here, easing into the practice, settling into the body, settling into the breath, matching the length of the inhales to the length of the exhales, finding deep rhythmic breaths without forcing or straining the breath. Good, let's take one more here. Fully exhale. Step or jump to the top of the mat into half lift, flattening the back. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Again, bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, come to stand. Press through the feet, reach the arms over your head, palms press. Exhale, float the arms back down to your side, growing long through the spine. Again, like that, inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, fold. Fully exhaling. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. You could also just stay in high plank. Inhale into upward facing dog. Lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, and now here we're gonna move into a three-legged dog. So bringing the left foot to the center of the mat and reaching the right leg straight back and up, keeping the pelvis in line and keeping the right foot flexed so that the right toes are pointing down. Good, and you're reaching back through that right heel as you press evenly through both hands. Deep breath. Let's take one more breath here. Drawing the lower belly in. Exhale, lower the right leg down. Now the right foot comes towards the center and the left leg reaches up. Keeping the pelvis even, so try not to hike that left hip up. Keeping it in line with the right hip, drawing the lower belly in to hollow the front of the pelvis. And the left toes are pointing down as the left heel reaches back. Press through the hands. Deep breaths. One more breath here. Exhale, bring it back down. Find a downward facing dog for one breath. Fully exhale. Step or jump to the top, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand. Pressing down, reaching up. Exhale, samasthiti. Again, inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, fold, moving with the breath. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana, or just stay in high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lower the hips, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. And you can stay in downward facing dog or even child's pose, or you can come with me to do some leg circles. So you're going to bring that left foot back into the center. You're going to lift the right leg up as high as you can, and then bring it to the side, and then back down towards the left leg. We'll do that again. Lifting the leg straight back and up through the midline. So you're trying to make a big circle, or maybe half circle, with the right leg. Kind of getting all around in the hip joint. So for number 3, all the way around to the side, and try to slow it down a little bit. For 4, let's do a total of 5. And one more on the right side. Making the biggest half circle you can. Good, let's switch sides. Right leg comes to the center. Lift the left leg all the way up through the midline, bringing it to the side, and then back towards the right foot. 5. Keep pressing evenly down through both hands. Good, making it as controlled movements as possible. 4. Try to use the breath, mindfully breathing in and out. 3. Inhaling as you lift the leg up and around, and then exhale as you bring it back down. 2. One more. Good. We'll take a couple of breaths. When you're ready, when you finish those rounds in downward facing dog, good. One more breath here. Fully exhale. Inhale, step or jump into half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come to stand, pressing down, reaching up. Exhale, samasthiti. Good. Inhale, take another Surya Namaskar. We're going to move into a new pose. Arms over your head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana, or just stay in high plank. Inhale, upper facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We move into Trikonasana A. So turning that left heel in and bringing the right foot forward. You're going to keep the right hand down and reach the left arm up. You can bring a block to place the hand on just behind the right shin or right behind the right ankle. depending on how wide your stance is, so that the right hand is underneath the right shoulder, and you reach the left arm up. So that hand can be on a block, on any level of the block, or it can be on the floor. Good. And you're pressing the feet down and away from each other as you reach out through both hands. Really feeling the strength in the legs, lifting the kneecaps, and lifting the arches of the feet. Good. Let's take one more breath here. And as you exhale, bring the left hand down, bend into the right knee, and shift the right hand with the block, or without the block, to the top right corner of the mat. And then I'm actually going to go a little bit off the mat just because of how it was placed on the mat. And then you're going to come into half moon pose. So lifting the left leg up and lifting the left arm up. Again, you can have the hand on the floor or the hand on a block. And you're flexing that left foot and turning the foot down just a little bit to feel an internal rotation through the left leg as you root down through the right foot, and again reach out through both hands. Maybe gazing up to test the balance, drawing the lower belly in. One more breath here. As you exhale, bend into the right knee and make your way into a high plank. Inhale, step the right foot back. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Same thing on the left side. Turn the right heel in, bring the left foot forward. Bring that block in if you need to for the left hand as you reach the right arm up. Good. So feel free to take a longer stance than you normally do, just to sort of give Trikonasana a slightly different perspective. Feel the feet rooting through the earth, lift the arches, lift the kneecaps, and feel the feet pressing down and away from each other as you reach out through both hands. Find the breath and smooth out the edges. One more here. As you exhale, gaze down, bend into the left knee, shift the left hand to the top left corner. Reach the right arm up and reach back through the right heel. So you feel this expansion reaching out through all directions, especially feeling that left foot rooting down to stabilize. Maybe change the drishti if you'd like, either gazing down to the side or up towards that right hand. Draw the lower belly in so you feel hollowing through the front of the pelvis. One more breath here. As you exhale, bend into the left knee and make your way into a high plank. Inhale, step the left foot back. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's come into Trikonasana B. So you're going to bring the right foot forward, spin the left heel to the floor, and then bringing the block either to the inside of the right foot or the outside of the right foot, placing the left hand on the block. Again, you could also do it on the floor, and then twisting the torso to bring the right leg up. And again, feel the feet rooting down, lift the arches, lift the kneecaps, and feel the feet pressing down and away from each other as you reach out through both hands. This time twisting the spine. Draw the lower belly in. One more breath here. And then exhale, come out of the twist. So now we're going to set up the blocks, bringing two blocks in front of the right foot. So you're going to make like a triangle between the right foot and the two blocks, and the hands are on the blocks. And depending on how much height you need for the hamstrings, you can have the blocks on any level. This is going to be the most difficult, and this is going to be the most accessible with the blocks on this level. So pick a level, and then if you need to, you can adjust it as we move through the series. So we're going to come into Digasana, and feel free to watch me for the first one because it's a little bit tricky. We're going to come into Digasana, so making a straight line with the torso and the left leg. And then we're going to move around the pelvis. So first we're going to drop the left hip down. So you're going to feel like you're sinking into the right hip. And then we're going to come back, bring the pelvis level. And then we're going to lift the left side of the pelvis. So you're going to press into the right foot so much that the left side of the pelvis lifts. And we're going to come back so that the hips are in line. And then we're going to inhale, stand up, exhale there. And then we're going to go back and do that a few times. So let me just show you from this direction so that you know we're going to be in Digasana. First, we're going to sink the left hip down. So you see how I'm like sinking? I'm like kind of relaxing into my right hip. And then you're going to press into the right hip to come back into even. And then press even more into the hip to lift the left side of the pelvis. Come back to neutral. Inhale, up, exhale. So we're playing around with the pelvis, moving it in different directions. And it really gets us to kind of like strengthen the deep hip joint, okay? So have your hands on the blocks. The hands are a little bit in front of the right foot. Find your Digasana. Good, we're gonna exhale, sink into the right hip, lower the left side. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, lift the left hip. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, come up and relax. We're going to change that breathing pattern a little bit. Good. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, lower back down. Try to control this lowering down. Inhale, drop the left side. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, lift the left side. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, slowly come up. And exhale. Good. And notice how you really have to draw the lower belly in to control these movements. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, lower down, straight line between the torso and the left leg. Inhale, drop the left side. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, lift the left side. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale. Good. The first time I did this, I was like falling all over the place. We're going to do it 2 more times. And now this time, if you want to challenge it a little bit more, this is optional. You can do this without bringing the hands to the blocks. So you can bring the legs out to the side, the arms out to the side, or the arms into prayer. Okay? Inhale, deep breath in. We're going to do 2 more. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, drop the left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lift the left side. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, slowly come up. And exhale, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, drop the left side. Draw the lower belly in. Inhale, neutral. Lift the left side. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, come up. And exhale. Good. Inhale, arms over your head, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side foot, left foot forward, back heel down, Trikonasana. Right hand to the block or the floor. And lift the right left arm up. Good. Feeling the legs rooting into the mat. Drawing the lower belly in and feel the length through the spine as you move through the twist. Deep, steady breaths. Pressing the feet down and away from each other evenly. 1 more breath here. Exhale. Gaze down, set the blocks up to do that Digasana drill on the left side. So the blocks shoulder width apart. Inhale, let's come into Digasana. And feel your Digasana line, straight line between the torso and the right leg. Good. Inhale, we're going to drop the right hip this time, sinking into the left hip. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale. Lift the right side of the torso so you're opening the hip. Exhale, back to neutral. Inhale, come up slowly with control. And exhale. Good. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale. Drop the hip. Exhale. Neutral. Inhale. Lift the right side. Exhale. Neutral. Draw the lower belly in. Inhale. Come up with control. Exhale. Inhale. Really moving with the breath. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, right side comes down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lift the right side. Exhale, down. Inhale, slowly. Exhale, last 2. Maybe try with no hands. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lower the right side. Inhale, lift the right side. Exhale, lift the right side all the way. Exhale, lower it to neutral. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Draw the lower belly in. Inhale, lower the right. Inhale. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale there. Good. Inhale, arms over your head. Exhale, fold forward. Move the blocks for now. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale into Parsvakonasana. We're going to bring the right foot forward, lower the back heel, and then bringing the left hand to the inside of the right foot, reaching the left arm up. You could also place a block on the inside of the right foot and place the hand on a block on any level. Good. Feel the legs, strong legs, pressing through the feet, down and away from each other. And moving that right knee over the right ankle and reaching out through both hands. Good. A couple more breaths here. Draw the lower belly in. On your next inhale, moving up into Virabhadrasana B. So keep the right knee bent and just lift the torso. Keep the arms reaching out. Steady breath. Draw the lower belly in and soften where you can, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the gaze. Good. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, slide the left hand down the left leg for reverse warrior. So as you inhale, reach back through that right hand, and then exhale, bend back into the right knee. Keep reaching back to the right fingers. If you want, you can bring that left hand around to grab the right hip. If not, just keep the left leg sliding down the left leg. Good. One more breath. Exhale, bend a little bit more into the right knee. Inhale. And then exhale, coming over to frame the right foot. Inhale into a high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, left foot forward. And the hand on the inside of the left foot on the floor or on a block. Bending into the left knee. Good. Strong legs, pressing the feet down and away from each other. So you feel the arches lifting away from the floor as you press the feet down and away from each other. Really feel that stability starting from the ground. Good, deep breaths. Let's take one more here. And on your next inhale, coming up to Virabhadrasana, keep the left knee bent and bring the torso so that it's perpendicular to the ground. And then from that stability, feel some sense of releasing and surrendering. Releasing where you can, maybe the shoulders, maybe the drishti, a soft gaze over the left fingers, maybe behind the eyes, in the throat. Good, one more breath here. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, slide the hands down the right leg. And then inhale, as you reach back through the left fingers. Exhale, bend again into the left knee. Change the right hand if you'd like. Deep breath. Keep pressing through the feet. Stay connected to that stability from the earth. Keep moving the left knee over the left ankle. Good, just a couple more breaths here. Stay with it. Bending a little bit deeper into the left knee. On your next exhale, windmill the arms, frame the left foot. Inhale into a high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump the feet behind the hands into Malasana. A squatting position. If you need to, sit on a block, because maybe your heels are lifting way off the floor. You can. Good. Just releasing into the hip joints. You can have the elbows on the insides of the knees, pressing into the elbows, hands in Anjali Mudra with the heart lifting. You can stay here, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, perhaps, or maybe not deeper, maybe it's also just a way to like kind of activate this as a stretching pose. You can reach the arms forward, come onto your fingertips, and allow this torso to start sliding on the inside of the thighs. And then you're going to lift the hips a little bit by pressing the feet into the mat. Reach the arms forward to feel length alongside the torso and relax the neck. Good. So you're kind of moving the knees away from the torso, pressing the feet down into the mat and dropping the tailbone as you lengthen the sides of the body. For 5, strong legs, really activating the quads. For 4, you can feel rounding and a spreading through the backside. For 3, 2, and 1. Walk the hands back. Good. And then inhale, we're going to stand up. Whew, that might have been hard. Now we're going to do some squats here. So you're going to have the toes turned out just a little bit, and you can widen the feet so that they're a little bit wider than the hips. I'm going to bring the hands to prayer. I'm not going to say that. Good. And then we're just going to do some squats, and you're going to go as low as you can. So really going into the hips. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to squat. Keep the tailbone heavy, the lower belly drawn in, and the heart spreading and open. Inhale, come back up, slowing it down. Exhale. And coming back up. It might be more helpful to switch the breath. Inhale, lowering it down. Maybe try both and see what is better for you. Exhale, come back up. Good, that was 3. Let's do 10. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, 4. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Keep the lower belly drawn in. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhale. You don't have to go as low as me, just as low as you feel like where your edge is. 7. I think that was 7. Inhale. Lift. 8. Breathing mindfully. 9. And then one more. Go to your edge and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you can, come back up. Oh, good. I almost didn't make that. This is why I started counting fast at the end. All right, top of the mat. Inhale, arms over your head, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the right foot forward and lower the back knee. Good. So we're going to do some lunge squats. So you're going to come into this kneeling position, tuck the back toes, and you can have your hands on your hips. And just like a little side note, if you want to make this harder, I personally think it's hard enough, but if you want to make it harder, what you can do is you can place blocks underneath each foot. And so you're kind of like elevating yourself away from the floor, so the squat becomes a little bit more intense. So if you want like an extra challenge, go ahead. You just, right where your feet are just elevated onto blocks. Good. So we're going to inhale, lift, press into both feet, lift the left knee away from the floor, and then exhale, come down, but don't let the left knee touch. Again, inhale, straighten the legs, press through both feet. Exhale, you don't have to straighten all the way, you can keep a micro bend. Lower down. Inhale, exhale, 3, let's go to 10, inhale, slow it down. Exhale, 4, inhale, press through both feet. Exhale, 5, inhale, exhale, 6, inhale, exhale, 7, relax the shoulders, inhale, draw the lower belly in, exhale, 8, if you're shaking a little bit, that's good, inhale, exhale, 9, one more. Inhale, slow it down, press through the feet. Exhale, come all the way down and bring the hands to either side of the right foot, and then just allow the left hip to come towards the floor. Just kind of releasing the hip flexors here. And then if you want, you can also do this with blocks underneath the hands if going to the floor is too much. Just releasing this a little bit passively. And then if you'd like, taking a couple breaths, grabbing the left foot, and bringing the foot towards the glute. Just release the quad, and you can do this with either hand. Bringing the foot towards the glute. Good. Just a couple more breaths here. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to bring the foot to the outside edge of the right side of the mat, and bring the left hand on the inside of the right foot. Good, so your hands are shoulder width apart. Tuck the toes, lift the left knee. You can be here, or you can have blocks underneath the hands, like a lizard version, or you can, for probably the most challenging version, reach the arms over your head onto your fingertips. Good. For 5, wherever you are, strong legs. 4, you're going to reach the right knee forward as you reach the left heel back. 3, 2, and 1. Walk the hands back. Good. And now we're going to bring that right foot towards the middle of the mat and come onto the outside edge of the right foot. So we're doing like an elevated pigeon. The right foot is flexed, and so you're pressing the outside edge of the right foot onto the mat. And you're going to keep the left hand on the floor, reach the right arm back. Good. It's kind of funky. Really working the quad, working deep in the hip, strengthening those muscles. Good. 10. I'll count fast. 9, 8, 7. Keep reaching back through the right hand. 6. Reach back through the left heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, make your way into a high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, lower the back knee. Good. So now you know what we're doing. We're going to do all that on the left side. Cool? All right. Hopefully you're feeling your legs. Okay. Put some blocks underneath the feet if you want. And when you're ready, tuck the back toes. Press through both feet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slowly lower down. 1. Inhale, press through both feet. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Deep breaths. 3. Inhale. 4. Inhale, press through both feet. Exhale. 5. Try not to collapse at the end. Lower down. 6. Inhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 8. 2 more. Inhale. 9. Inhale. Slowly lower down. 10. Lower all the way. Good. You can scoot that right knee back. Release the front of the hip a little bit. Good. And if you want, you can bend the right knee and bring the foot to the glute. Deep breaths. Good. So nice, everyone. Just a couple more breaths. Good. When you're ready, exhale, release that and come into your lizard variation. The foot comes out to the left side a little bit. Both hands on the inside of the left foot. With the hands on the floor, hands on blocks. Either way, your back knee is lifted. Maybe reaching the arms out in front of you. Good. For 5. 4. Left knee reaches forward, right heel reaches back. 3. 2. 1. Walk the hands back if they're forward. Bring the left foot to the middle of the mat. So the outside edge of the foot is on the mat. And you're flexing that left foot so that it's active. Keep the right hand down underneath the shoulder. Reach the left arm back. 10. 9. 8. Strong legs. Press the feet into the mat. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Stay with it. 2. And 1. Exhale back to the center. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Let's jump through to seated. Okay. Just a few more. No, like 2 more drills. Okay. We're going to lie down on our side, either side. I guess I'm doing, maybe just for consistency's sake, I'll do the right leg first. So lying on your left side. And you can take this comfortable side lounge position. Good. So we're going to strengthen the outer edge of the right hip. And so you're going to have the bottom leg is going to be bent. And I like to bring my right hand in front of me, onto my fingertips. And you're going to reach the right leg out to the side so it's perpendicular to the mat. Then you're going to flex the right foot. And all it's going to be is we're going to inhale, lift the leg straight up, and then exhale, bring it down. So we're making sure you stay in that side line. So we're always perpendicular to the mat. Good. Draw the lower belly and really flex the foot. So you're reaching through the heel. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, lower down, but don't let the leg touch the floor. Slow it down. Inhale, slow it down. Exhale, lower it down. 3, let's go to 10. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. So you're using like resistance instead of like momentum. 5. Reach through the heel. Inhale. Exhale. 6. Inhale. Slow even the way up, down. Exhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 8. 2 more. Slow it down even more. Inhale. Exhale. Going to the edge of endurance, of strength. Inhale. And then exhale, lower it down and let it hover. Draw the lower belly in. Maybe you can do some pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Go to the edge. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Switch sides. These are kind of fun. They like wake you up and get the blood pumping, right? Okay. Set up. Bottom leg is bent. Reach the left leg to the side. Draw the lower belly in. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. You don't have to go all the way up, just depending on the range of motion. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Use the breath. Exhale. 5. Inhale. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 7. Inhale. Exhale. 8. 2 more. Slow them down even more if you can. 9. Draw the lower belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Hold. Let it hover. 10. Maybe pulse the leg. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release that. Good. Come back up to a seated position. And let's just release the hips a little bit. Come into like this, I think it's called fire log, where the shins are stacked on top of each other. And then I have the right knee on top, the right leg on top is over the left ankle, and the right ankle is over the left knee. Good. Just take a few breaths here, or you can fold forward if you'd like. If your knees are lifted, you can also prop some blocks underneath the knees. Good. Take a couple breaths here. Deep, steady breaths. A couple more here. And switch sides whenever you're ready. Good. Okay, we're gonna do one more drill. So, you can watch me first if you want. You're gonna lie down on your back, like if you're coming into a bridge position. And you're gonna bend the knees and plant the feet. And you don't want them super close to the hips, a little bit far away from the hips, and you might need to adjust where the feet are. So we're gonna inhale, lift up into, we're gonna actually start with, we're gonna do one leg at a time. So you're gonna bend the right knee and lift the knee up. So that it doesn't have to, the knee doesn't have to be so close to your chest. It can be like above the hip. Flex the right foot. And then we're just going to do some bridge lifts. So you're going to press into the left foot and then lift the hips up like in bridge pose, and then exhale, lower back down. So we're just going to do that 10 times on each side. Cool? So exhale, lie down on your back, bend the knees, plant the feet. Again, don't bring them so close to the hips. And then the arms can just be alongside the body, palms facing down. You're going to lift the left foot, flex the left foot, draw the lower belly in so you feel like the lower back is pressing into the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, exhale, lower down. Press the lower back into the mat. Inhale, exhale, down. 2, inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, so you're pressing the left foot. Exhale, 4, inhale, exhale, 5, inhale, exhale, 6, inhale, exhale, 7, inhale, lift the pelvis, 8, inhale, exhale, 9, and inhale, hold it up there for 10, 9, press the foot down, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Good. Kind of works the hamstring a little bit too. Okay. Lift the left leg up. It's the last effort we're going to make for today. Inhale, press the right foot down, exhale, and then as you lower, like tuck the tailbone so the lower back touches the mat. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, press the right foot, exhale, 8, 4, I lost count. Inhale, lift, exhale, 5, that sounds about right. Inhale, lift the pelvis, exhale, 6, inhale, lift the pelvis, exhale, 7, inhale, lift, exhale, 8, slow it down just a little bit, inhale, lift, exhale, 9, inhale, lift and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. Now let's finish with a supported bridge. We'll do a couple poses to wind down. So you can start with supported bridge, so placing a block underneath the pelvis. So just like right at the sacrum, like around the lower back, very, very low back, like underneath the lower back. Or, just placing it wherever it feels right. And again, it can be on any level of the block. Then you also have the option to straighten the legs. Gets a little bit more intense that way. Settling. And you can stay here, or you can finish with some reclined twisting. So bringing the knees towards the chest and letting the knees fall over to the right. Reaching the left arm out to the side. If you want to deepen it, you can cross the left leg over the right knee, over the right leg. And then if you're working with the reclined twist, falling over to the other side. And when you're ready, you can make your way to Shavasana, final resting pose. Completely relaxing the body, releasing all effort, all engagements, releasing judgments, releasing assessments, completely relaxing. Feel free to stay here longer if you'd like. You can slowly start to wake up the body if you're ready, deepening the breath. Inhale for full body stretch. Exhale, knees into your chest. Falling over to either side. When you're ready, you can slowly make your way to a seated position. Settle here for a moment. The eyes closed, the attention turned inwards, feeling into the support from the earth, feeling the body connecting into that support. And from that support, we can open the heart, spread across the collarbones, staying open to our experiences and to the world outside us. Let's bring the palms to heart center, and we'll close with an Om. You can listen or join. Inhale, deep breath in. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me.